Hey, you guys, I just wanted to do a video about what I believe is going on to where city I live, and it's Colorado Springs, Colorado, and there's a mountain here called Pikes Peak, and Pike meaning Mr. Albert Pike. Mr. Albert Pike was a 33-degree Mason, which is satanic, it's Luciferian. And they have a plaque of stuff about him up there. And so I thought that was interesting that God had me go up there through CBN.com, which they did my testimony. You know, CBN that does people's testimonies, but we did it up there on top of the mountain. I thought it was just my testimony, but God had bigger plans that, he had for me going up there. It was tough, believe me. And so what I believe God's going to do is, I believe personally God is going to descend on this mountain. Lord, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm telling you by faith, this is what I believe. Now, I can't put everything in here to make sense of how that sounds crazy, but you can't limit God on anything. You can't put him in the ark. He is wider than that, okay? So you got to remember that when God made a promise, he said, I will shake the earth, but he says, but he'll make a new promise. I make a new promise. I will not only shake the earth, but the heavens also. See, what did he do when he shook the earth the first time? He met with the people of Israel who came out of Egypt on Mount Sinai. Well, I believe God's going to do it again, but here in Pikes Peak, where I believe God's going to descend. So where God said, wherever your soul's feet hit, the land will be given to you. I believe God has given me Colorado Springs in a spiritual manner, that he's going to do something so wonderful here. And he said only up to Castle Rock and all the way to the borders of New Mexico and on down towards like Breckenridge. God is going to do a wonderful thing here. You guys, I want to encourage you to prepare your hearts. Also, he gave me 3 key sites. Is the freeway off-ramp where it's like an outlook, and then Pulpit Rock, which is a rock place where, they call it Pulpit Rock because it's like a preacher's, pulpit. And so there's something happening here, and I believe this event is going to happen soon. Now, I can't give you all of the details because this is a 3-minute video, but I'm telling you guys, prepare your hearts for a visitation from Yahweh, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. I believe he's going to do something wonderful in a place called the Jericho Center, which is here, which is actually connected to that mountain. So when the snow melts, the water will flow down into some of the business. Well, God's going to do something that's connected to Pikes Peak and the Jericho Center. God's going to do many, many wonderful miracles, signs, and wonders beyond your comprehension. I wanted to encourage you guys with this. Test what I'm telling you. I know it sounds crazy, but God can do the impossible.